What's up, PSGINT family? It's your boy PSGINT here, and today I'm going through your thoughts about yesterday's game. So I'll ask you on Twitter, of course, and that I will go through and read out and give my comments about it in this YouTube video. So let's get straight into this. First of all, from RemyMag04. It was a strange game, to be honest. First half we were incredible, but second half we were very underwhelming. All I take from it is that we need to get better at defending crosses and learning how to build a game. Other than that, it's a good result. Yeah, the only thing I disagree with is underwhelming, because if we had scored in the second half, it wouldn't have been underwhelming. So the performance from a team-wise, it was of course better in the first half, but it was still great in the second half. But if we had slaughtered our chances, if we were clinical as we were in the first half, it would have been better, of course. But yeah, defending against crosses is very important, and for me, defending against crosses, it's not about Marquinhos, Ramos, Kimpembe winning it in the box. It's Nuno, Hakimi, or the center midfielders stopping the cross from coming in. Great comment there. Win, not win or die. Verratti man of the match, very close with Vitinha and Neymar. That Donnarumma mistake for that goal is just very bad and should never be repeated. Seems like headers and crosses are the main goal threat. Defense was pushing too much forward, and a good counter-attacking team could have scored. Very wasteful with chances, especially Mbappe. Could have been 5 up. Messi was good when he was on the ball creating chances, but he wasn't on it that much this game, so pretty bad performance from him. Yeah, alright. Verratti man of the match, Vitinha and Neymar, totally agree. That mistake from Donnarumma, I've seen that before. We just haven't conceded from it before. And Donnarumma, he's inconfident from crosses when it comes to corners. That's a problem. And yeah, crosses is the main weakness here, because that's the only thing that teams can do against Paris Saint-Germain. They can't pass it or may take a long shot or something. That's impossible. So the only hope for every team will be crosses, and we just have to get better at defending that. Not that we can remove that in any way. And I don't agree pushing too much forward, because yeah, we pushed too much forward because we knew Juventus wouldn't counter-attack. Alright? Very wasteful. Yeah, in the second half we were wasteful. Could have scored more chances. And Messi, I wouldn't say it was a bad performance. I would just say Juventus took him out from this game. They overloaded the zone 14, which Messi likes to operate in, but Messi still had 3 key passes and 1 big chance created, which Mbappe could have slaughtered, and he could have gotten a pre-assist for the Mbappe chance. So Messi had a good performance. Could be better. Newstorm said, can Neymar score at least 4 or 5 goals in the group phase? Because if you look at the PSG game system, it is always focused on Mbappe, and it's possible that Mbappe will score more than 5 goals in the group phase. Yeah, I've said this before. Mbappe, out of our 3 attackers, is the player that would score the most goals. Neymar, his stats will be scoring and assists very similar, like he has so far this season, and Messi will have more assists than goals. I'm not saying one if it is a goal scorer, I'm just looking at their stats. Neymar can, yeah, 100% back 4 to 5 goals. I mean, he had 2 chances this game, but for me, it's all about the team. I don't care who scores, I just care that we score. Kushagra, Neymar and Mbappe were fantastic, Messi not so much, and I don't know why people are fixated on that one pass so much. First half is what happened. In second half, I don't know what happened, but I can see the Galtier's ball supremacy, and also Verratti is the GOAT, and as always, allez Paris! Allez Paris! I agree with you, Kushagra, about everything. Yeah, but as I said, the second half, it was all about clinicalness. We were not clinical in the second half. I assume it was PSG's overall plan to keep the game tempo low after taking the lead, to prevent themselves from getting exposed on counters. Anyways, those 2 moments where Neymar and Soler should have gotten the pass are still a matter of concern. Yeah, but as I said, Soler, this was his first minutes for Paris Saint-Germain, only those 6 minutes. It will take him time to adapt, to know when to make runs, to know how Neymar can pass, because Neymar can do stuff that nobody can believe he can do. That's the craziest thing. But with the game tape, I don't think that it was overall plan. It's just Paris Saint-Germain usually, and sometimes they do this, is the Juventus played slow football and it made Paris Saint-Germain slower, but we can't. That's a weakness. We need to be more intense when they get slower, so to take off their weakness. And making a pass round of 16, extremely reactionary. On the right track, we can't. It's better. I'll take time to be perfect. Yes, sir. Mbappe misses 1,000 chances each game, scores 1 or 2, and completely ignores Messi and Neymar in open spaces. If Snake had a face, Messi open spaces, Neymar. Listen, Mbappe should definitely have paused that, but these generalizations about Mbappe, I don't get it. I'm happy with it. I hated people's reaction to it. It's almost as we lost 5-0. I hate Paredes with all my heart. Donnarumma played a good game. Verratti was amazing, and I'm happy with it overall. Yeah, I mean, that's how people felt when we used Paredes against them. They hated Paredes. I completely understand, but I agree with you. People were reacting in more negatively than positively after this game, which is a total disgrace. Happy with the overall, yes. Reactionary FC, that's what I see on the timeline. Your thoughts? Alright, let's see them. That right attacking side isn't still great. It's getting better, but it needs a fix. Yeah, totally. I mean, we attack too much down the left. Hakimi, open spaces. Even Messi sometimes there on the right. We have to overload both wings. That's how we can be as threatening and as unpredictable as possible. Second, his attitude in the game wasn't great. Too many isolated moments. His role in this PSG team needs work. He needs to be involved in the game more. Look at the Nantes game and look at this Juventus game. I've seen him does out of this game this season. I would say, Lidor, that it all depended on the opponent, how they came into the game. Nantes, they didn't try to put 3 men on the positions of Messi, whilst Juventus did that. That was their plan this game. They want to take Messi out of this game, and with it being the first time, maybe Monaco as well did it with Camara being on Messi the entire game. We need to find a plan, yes sir, to take him out of that. Messi's continuation, there are too many games where he's not in the final third or near the box. I don't see him having much goals and assists this season if this inconsistency continues. It's giving last season vibes, to be honest. No, I don't think so. Neymar had a very good game. Mbappe the same. The Messi sub should have come earlier in my opinion. Yeah, agreed. The second half was not good. Looked structureless and control was lost. Don't agree with that. Finishing has to be way better. You need to close games faster. Yes sir. Next game will be interesting. I need to see what Galtier does with Messi. I think he should be benched or shouldn't play more than 60 minutes. Need to see how a 3-man midfield will work with Soler Fabian. As I said, Soler will mostly play as an attacker, I think, but of course he can play also in the midfield. We will have to see. Great comment there from Lidor. Next comment here from Levy Season. If ignoring teammates was an art, Mbappe would be Picasso. Alright. Neymar was overall the better player. Verratti and Vitinha were too great in controlling the midfields. Ramos are our best centre-back over back 3. Both the wing-back had a decent game. Overall, we shouldn't have conceded that goal. It would have been a 10 out of 10 performance from us. Yeah, I agree. Even maybe if we're a bit clinical with one more chance here and there. But I don't like you saying Ramos was our best. The whole defense was amazing this game. I loved everyone's performance, and that goal, the only blame can go on Mr. Donnarumma, not any defender. Quite an awful performance. To sum it up, it seemed like a clueless team playing against a clueless team. Messi was poor, didn't even see him complete the dribble. Mbappe is selfish, there's no going around that. I'm not talking about ignoring passes to Messi, overall selfish. What is this comment? Quite an awful performance. What are you talking about? And Messi, yeah, he didn't complete a dribble. People, you have to understand tactics. You have to understand football. Why Messi didn't have was because Juventus had 3 players in the zone that he always operates in. So he had to drop back if he was going to touch the ball. There wasn't any tactics. It was Juventus. Benchmark, PSG is good. Marquinhos? Well, Marquinhos was good. There was a PSG games, I don't know, alright? Mbappe needs to be playing for the team rather than himself. In that instance, in that chance, definitely. Other than that, I don't see any problem. Galtier tactics are just not it. Hey, that's extremely reactionary. That's extremely reactionary from you, Hadi, and yeah, I definitely don't agree. My thought are that with such a shaky defense, you're never winning Champions League. You came close to conceding many times against such an ass Juventus team. No, they didn't. They didn't. That's the thing. They didn't. Juventus deserved to go goalless that game if Donnarumma didn't make that mistake. I've never seen a team not get any chances against them. I don't know what football you have seen. Every team gets chances against them. Juventus did really nothing to our defense. It was only those crosses which we will have to work on, but for that, nothing. Ramos should have been man of the match after the fight with Paredes. My gladiator. You know how much I love Ramos. You know how much I love him. Fighting and defending teammates. In the first half, we had a solid, very nice performance. In the second half, we were more exposed on our defense needs improvement. Our midfield and attack, I believe, were great. Donnarumma also. Defense needs improvement. Exposed. What? Did Juventus have a counter-attack where they scored or something? Have I missed something? Their chances came from crosses. Oh my god. Defense doesn't look solid in any way. Kimpembe always getting bullied as usual, and that Donnarumma sloppiness positives. Mbappe's finishing, Neymar's performance. Messi looking like a little bit rusty and tab. At last we got the result we wanted. We need to sign a defender in winter early. We were vulnerable. There were places where our players were not in the right position. Guys, what is this? Why are you so negative, so reactionary? God damn! We need a defender. What the? You know what, I'm not even gonna answer that. It's embarrassing. What more have you said? Di Maria or even Pogba would have been there. They would have provided perfect crosses to Vlahovic and Milik. We really played good, especially in the midfield when the ball was with Juve. The only thing they did was crosses. Marquinhos was great. Verratti just being Verratti. No words can describe him. Mbappe were balling. Mbappe scored 2 goals. Even Donnarumma was good. You see, this guy knows ball. Messi does not know sprint. I think Mbappe should be passing balls to other players when they can. So far, it seems he's so selfish, especially that clear chance he got Neymar with a bit. Passed him. Yeah, I agree that chance he would have passed, but we should not think. Actually, image of Mbappe fighting Allegri's terrorist formation. Huge dub. But for the defense was too shaky. We lacked physical impact in the midfield. I hope this will give us ways to improve. Physical impact in the midfield. Guys, I don't know what game you watched. Messi should leave the club immediately. Without Neymar, PSG would be toothless. Disgusting comments. Messi's finished. Mbappe after organizing PSG's next preseason tour in time. Alright. Juve should sign Tuchel now that he got sacked from Chelsea. Would make the next game in November more interesting. Actually, maybe, but I don't see Tuchel going to Juventus. I think he will have some time out. Not a good win. I feel we're defensively weak, but honestly, a good quality in Juve attack would yield another result. We're not really comfortable at the high press of the Juve at the back. Messi was playing as to avoid injuries. Juve's defense were falling heavily and yes, Mbappe with his squads made the win easier. Of course, he should have passed in 1 Turkish, but the goals he scored were absolute quality. Neymar was good considering the press of Juve's back 5 or 6. Defensively weak. If they had quality. What is this? If they had quality, they had gone more for the game, taking more risks, which we would have countered. This thoughts about if they had Di Maria, Chiesa, Pogba, it would have been, they would have won the game. It's you guys don't understand football. Mbappe passing is gonna become a problem soon because it's clearly annoying fans and teammates. Yeah, agree. Messi's finished. All right, the beautiful end. Alright, so what I got from your guys' thought is a lot of you guys are extremely reactionary. Extremely reactionary. I don't like it. I don't like reactionary people. Stop with these reactionary comments. This is Paris Saint-Germain. We performed well yesterday. It was a 7.5 performance from Paris Saint-Germain. A better clinicalness, a better press, a better intensity, and the mistake off on Donnarumma were the stuff that kept it away from a 10 out of 10 performance. It was not that much. If we look at this performance and then Paris Saint-Germain winning 2-0 against City last season, it was totally different. I know Juventus and City are totally different teams. But, guys, stop being reactionary. You were more negative after this game than positive. I don't know what you're expecting. This is Galtier's, 8th competitive game for Paris Saint-Germain. So you have to take it easy. But that was it from me, PSGINT. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to comment down below if you disagree with my comments. Make sure to subscribe to the PSGINT YouTube channel as always. Allez, bye!